video on dupes for some high-end products, and these are also good products that could substitute for those high-end products. You know, you might not want to spend the money even if you got it. You might not just want to spend that much money on you know, some of these products I'm getting ready to show you. Also, guys, check out my video. It's Get Ready With Me Birthday Event Edition, starring the Jackie Anna palette by Anastasia. That palette is awesome, y'all. I actually got some of it on my eye, and I chose to do more of a tone down look versus, you know, everybody is using her palette doing more of a dramatic look, but I chose to do almost more like an everyday look. You know, because not everybody is into dramatic eyeshadow. So, yeah, y'all check that out. But I did it like a little birthday edition to it. So, I added a little glitz, a little glam. But that's a very good palette. It's a very good palette. And y'all, excuse my nail. I don't know why my nail is starting to grow like this. But I am going to get this thing cut off, taken off. I can't stand that. I like my nails to grow straight. Anyways, let's get started. So, one of the things I wanted to start with is actually, I wanted to start off with, I guess we'll start off with the makeup products. Okay, so I am a really huge fan of Nars Concealer. And, you know, that concealer, I believe, is like $34, $36. So if you can't get your hand on that Nars Concealer, try the Flower Beauty Concealer. Now, this concealer is at Walmart and Ulta, and this concealer is about $10. And it's awesome. It almost looks like the Nars Concealer, like the same, like, square container. You know, very good concealer. Okay, what the heck is on this concealer? Oh, MJ. I don't want to get that on my furniture. But anyways, okay, so another concealer that I have a good dupe for, is Shape Tape by Tarte. If you can't get your hands on Shape Tape by Tarte, because I believe that one is like $30 to $34 as well, try the new CoverGirl. And it almost looks like it too. It's big and it's in a big and fat container. Almost reminds you of the Shape Tape. Now, if you are somebody that suffers from dry skin, or you are a more mature woman like me, I would consider, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a 50 and over, but still I am up there in age where I just cannot slap concealer on my face and go. Make sure you, with both of these concealers or any concealer, make sure you moisturize under your eyes, you know, before you use those. Okay, another one is, and her line is becoming more and more popular, is Kylie Cosmetics. You know that her liquid lipstick, I think it runs between $18 to $20 without the lip liner. Not the ones with the lip liner because it costs more. But if you go on her website, you can actually buy them individual. I actually found this, and this is by Ruby Kisses, and it actually looks just like her package. You can get this from Walmart. I've seen this in Ulta and some beauty supply. Well, I actually got this from a beauty supply, and this was like $3, and it is just as pigment as hers, as Kylie Cosmetics. The only thing is I kind of like this formula just a little bit better. I'm sorry, Kylie. I love your products, but Kylie's lipstick to me is a little bit on the tacky side. But you know, a lot of times you're paying for the name, not always. Okay, here's NYX. This can be a dupe for Nars, another Nars product, Nars Eyeshadow Primer. This is by NYX. And this is actually not a new product by NYX. It's been around for a while. And everybody know where you can get NYX from. You can get NYX from everywhere. Walmart, Walgreens, Ulta. I mean, everywhere now. Okay, another thing is, I have to put this stuff on the table because I don't want none of this on my couch. Because you see how that it's still got that same lip liner on it. Okay, here's another one, and this can be a dupe for Rihanna's Trophy Wife. This is by Decay Makeup Perfection Highlighter. This can be a dupe. It actually looks very similar to hers. Let me swipe that. This can be a dupe for her Trophy Wife. Look at that. Let's swipe. Look at that. I paid, I think, $3 from this at my local beauty supply. That can be a dupe for Rihanna's Trophy Wife. Rihanna's Trophy Wife, I believe that runs close to about $30, I believe, or a little bit more. That was $3. Here's another one, NYX NYX. This is Stay Matte but Not Flat Powder Foundation. This can be a dupe for MAC's Powder Foundation. It looks almost identical to it. Look. Almost identical to it. This can be a dupe, and this is by NYX. This is very pigmented to me. I got this actually on the clearance rack at Ulta for like $2, but I don't think this is any more than 10. MAC's Powder Foundation, Full Coverage Powder Foundation, is about 36, 34, 36. Yeah, here we go. NYX products are actually really good. We're going to try one of my Wet n Wild liquid high shine lipstick. This can be a dupe for so many lipsticks. This can be a dupe for Too Faced. Their liquid, not liquid lipstick, their lip gloss. This can be, you know, Too Faced's lip gloss is very pigmented. This can be a dupe for that. This can be a dupe for one of MAC's lip glosses or lipsticks. It can be a dupe for so many. This is very pigmented. I showed this in another one of my videos where I was showing you how to look glamorous without a full face of makeup. Yes, and these are only, I don't think these are no more than $4. And you can get these anywhere, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, wherever they sell Wet n Wild. But this can be a dupe for so, and isn't that a pretty color? Oh, I love baby doll pink. I call it baby doll pink or bubblegum pink, just like these bubblegum pink nails. Okay, but yeah, that could be a dupe for so many things. Go try that, ladies. Okay, so I got this off the clearance rack for $2, actually. This is Tracy. It's hard for me to see things. First of all, I don't have my glasses. But when stuff is written on black, it is extremely hard for me to read it. I don't know why my eyes won't adjust to it. But this is a Smoky Bold eyeshadow palette. Forged in Fire. That's what it is. Okay, looks like this. See, it's hard for me to read stuff. I don't care what color it is when the background is black. I don't know why. But this is a really like neutral, everyday type shadow palette. And this can be a dupe for, see, MAC has a palette like this. I can't remember the name. It's just a neutral palette. Too Faced has a palette like this, a very neutral palette. This can be a dupe for so many. And this is not, this is still in stores. And you can actually also get this in Macy's. I've seen this in Macy's and it's no more than $5. You can get this in Ross, TJ Maxx, Burlington, so many places. But give this a try. And let me swipe one of them for you. Let me see. One that's probably more pigmented. Like, look at that. And they're not chalky either. So, look. And like I said, I got this on the clearance rack for $2. But these are no more than like $5. And I was just in Home Goods not too long ago, and they were still in there. So you might want to try Home Goods as well. Okay, I think that's enough. Oh, no, that's not it with the makeup. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hold this up. This was such a big deal like last year. And this is the Urban Decay Naked Palette. Cherry Naked Palette. I'm going to go ahead and open it. And believe me, I paid like $60 or $50 something for this, maybe more, last year for Christmas. And as you can tell, I think I've only really rocked this color right here. And I think I rocked it like maybe once or twice during the holidays. No, it doesn't smell like nothing either. But yeah, this is not a cheap palette. It's still not cheap. Naked palette. Let me give you a couple of dupes for that. One of the dupes for that is this LA Colors Frisky eyeshadow palette. See, it's written in black. I actually got this from Family Dollar. And I got this during the holidays. And it was $5. And it has almost all the colors. Let me open it. And it's in a similar container too. Almost all the colors as the Urban Decay Naked Palette. The most famous color out of that Naked Palette was that almost like shimmery burgundy. Look, there it is right there. And this is very pigmented too. Let me swipe mine. I don't really like swiping stuff with these dirty hands of mine. So let's do this gold right here. Same. And I'm using this little cheap brush, so I didn't get a lot of payoff, but you can kind of tell with that. Let me see. Look, there it is. Very pigmented, and it was only $5. And it came last year in it was like 5 different ones, and I got 3 of them. 2 of them I was not a fan of because it was like colors like black, white, which, yeah, I don't wear colors like that. So I thought I would get this right here. And it's just a dupe for the Naked palette. And this packaging is so cute to me. Just like this packaging. Okay, here's another dupe that you can do for that Urban Decay Naked palette. This is LA Colors, and I got this from the dollar store. And you can see it says, wow, $1. For $1. And it has a lot of the same colors in it. You can also get these from the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, everywhere. Last year around the holidays, these were like 2 for $1. So I got all 5 or 6 of them. But yep, there go that shimmery burgundy color. There's another really high pigmented burgundy color. And let me swipe this for you. Swatch this for you. Look at that. And they're not chalky. Make sure you use eyeshadow primer or concealer, whichever one you want to use to make them stay, because they're not going to stay on your eyes without some type of base, some type of powder. Here's another dupe for that palette. And the reason why I have so many dupes for this palette, because I noticed so many people wanted that palette last year but couldn't afford it, because that palette is expensive, okay? I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. And couldn't afford it. And so I was going to actually start my YouTube video like around the holidays last year. So I thought I would just go out and buy a lot of dupes to it. And I ended up not starting my YouTube channel until like February. No, it was either February or March of last year. So, and I found this by Makeup Revolution. And this is a dupe. Let me open this. And I got this for $5 at Target. There's that shimmery burgundy color that was really famous last year. See that? This is another one that's in that palette. That gold color. But, you know, when you think of cherry, because the name of the palette is cherry, you think of pinks and burgundies and plums and stuff. So, you know, that's why I said these palettes here. I wore this in a makeup look, I think, on one of my videos. Yeah, so I've used this palette like once. And I got it at Target for $5. It was on the clearance rack last year. I got another palette like this, and it came with a lot more to it. But I dropped that dark green palette. I was so mad. I dropped it last year. And just bust almost everything in that palette bust. Okay, so those are dupes for the cherry palette. Because, like I said, the holidays is coming up. You're going to want to do more fall and winter colors on your eyes, like that dark cherry, some plums. Some people like blacks, dark browns and stuff. And that, you know, I will most definitely be bringing back out this palette for the winter time. And if I don't feel like, if I can't reach that and just put somewhere away, I will grab one of those other palettes. Okay, so y'all, I almost forgot these dupes. These are probably the most important dupes. But this is a for real dupe to the cherry palette, like a total dupe to the cherry palette. It actually looks identical to that cherry palette. Like, there's that popular color again. It's almost in the exact same order too as that. You can see from here that I've actually used this more than the cherry palette. And the reason why I am constantly showing this dupe, and this, oh, hold on, this is by Rimmel. And I think I paid about $6 to $8 for this last year, I believe, when that cherry palette came out. The reason why I'm showing so many of these is because the fall and winter month is coming up, in these burgundies, browns, golds, what's the copper colors are very, very popular colors in the fall and winter months as far as eyeshadow. Okay, another dupe, and this is probably my most important dupe, for the benign powder. For so many of those yellow powders, Rihanna has one that's it's a yellow based powder, and it's about 25 to 30 bucks. Kylie Cosmetics, it's about 25 bucks. All these powders are not expensive, especially for a powder that most people just use under the eye part. And so I found dupes for pretty much all the high end. Laura Mercier has one for pretty much all the high end dupes. I mean, high end banana powders is this. Here's one, the Banana Dream. And this is made by a company called W7. And I actually got this from Marshall's, and this is still at Marshall's. I've even seen this at Burlington. And I got this off the clearance rack for $2, but I don't think it's any more than $2 to $4 at like Burlington, Marshall's, any of those stores. This TV is loud. Here's another dupe. Although this is not a loose powder, but you can make this into a loose powder. See, it comes off as a loose powder. For the banana powder, this is pressed powder, pressed setting powder by Ulta, and this was $8. I think this was on clearance as well, but I think the original price is like $10. It's no more than $12. That beats like Laura Mercier is like, how much is that powder? Like $30. Benign powder is like 20 something, 30 something. So yeah, that beats that a lot. And this is so pigmented. Let me actually show y'all. Uh-oh, I'm getting it everywhere. I scratched it with my nail. Let me show y'all. Look at that. And that's on top of makeup. Just with my hand. If you use the brush, it's way more pigmented. But anyways, those are extra dupes. This right here is a Sonia. I believe her name is Sonia something. I can't remember, can't pronounce or remember her last name. This is like my go-to sponge, and I got this actually from Walmart for $5. And when you wet it, it gets super big. It gets really big. This is a really good dupe for the blender. What is this called? I've been having these for so long, I can't remember what these are called. But anyways, you know what this is. This is the original one. This is $20. This is $5. Come on, same thing. They're both really, really soft. A dupe. Can be a dupe. Now, it's not that pretty pink color, but it's okay. Okay, another one. Y'all, excuse me. I am like extremely thirsty. I'm trying to drink more water. It helps my voice. Okay, now let's move on to a little bit of skincare. Now, about 2 years ago, everybody was on that hype in last year of charcoal everything. Charcoal masks. But those masks that come from like Sephora, those charcoal masks were not cheap. So one day I was walking in Burlington and I seen this mask. And I've tried it and it is so awesome, y'all. It is awesome. It's a black mask, peel off charcoal, infused peel off mask, 20 to 30 minute facial therapy, which if you ask me, I would leave this on for at least an hour because it has to get completely dry in order to get it off. If not, it's so hard to get this off. But this was only $4.99 and this is by Global Beauty. And I'm pretty sure you can find something like this. This is also in Walmart, but I got this from Burlington. It can be a dupe for all those expensive masks. Neutrogena has a awesome face moisturizer for people with problem skin such as myself. Acne. I've been suffering with acne since I was in the 5th grade, since when was I in 5th grade? Like 94, 95. I am actually 36 today. That's how long I've been suffering with acne. So anyways, I used to always buy Neutrogena, the Neutrogena's SBF face moisturizer. Well, I found a dupe for that, the Equate. And this is from Walmart, and this is like $3. I believe that Neutrogena is like $12, if not more now. I don't wear the Neutrogena anymore because I have moved to more advanced skincare because I am getting older. But this is something I have been having for a couple of years. And to me, this is a dupe for that. And this is Walmart. You know, that's a Walmart brand, that Equate. I was actually using that as a sunscreen one time when I went to the beach. Okay, so y'all, I got me a little cheap dupe. And I'm saying cheap dupe, like a replica of, I don't know, this can pass for a Gucci. This can maybe pass for a fake Chanel. But look at this, y'all. Isn't this cute? Ain't that so cute? And it comes with the long strap. This strap is adjustable. That is so adorable. With the little lion on the front. With the little lion on the front. That is so adorable. When I'm done with this purse, and I done wore this purse out, I'm going to take that lion off and make that into a brooch. But this is from Boohoo. And I got this, it was on a clearance rack, I think for $12 from Boohoo. Boohoo is an online European store, and they have good quality and good reasonable clothes. They're not like a Fashion Nova or something. They're more like a grown and sexy type with most of their clothes. Now they do got some, you know, let your hair down type clothes and clubbing clothes, but for the most part, to me, it's more of a grown, sexy type of website. But I got this. I'm in love with this lion. So in love with this lion. Okay. Oh, and let me show you. It's not a really big purse, but it's got, you know, enough storage, you know, and then a little pocket right there. But this is a cutie. And I'm looking around because I think that's it. Yeah, that's it, guys. So go ahead and rate, comment, and subscribe. And you guys have a beautiful and blessed week. Mwah.